What's up, guys? Jerome here from Los Banditos, bringing you the very first war recap for our clan. We're currently level 4, working on getting to level 5 to help make donations quicker and to help with the recruitment process. Level 5 perks should encourage people to join. Just to give you a little background information on the clan, it was formed by X1 Hive, Genesis, and Alpha members who decided to they had some differences with some people in the clan, so they decided to leave and make their own clan. And we are currently looking for good 3-star attackers, Town Hall 8 through Town Hall 10. You can apply at our GroupMe. I'll go ahead and post the link in the description for you guys. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll get into the attacks. So the first one I'm bringing you here is a Town Hall 9 hit by our man Spartacus. Spartacus is bringing a shattered Govaho here. Goes ahead and drops the Quake spells to open up the core. Let the Valks in there. Big cores like that are always ideal for Valks because of the way they do damage with their whirlwind attack. And he goes ahead and drops his golems, drops his wizards to make the wide funnel for them because of their AI. He doesn't want them to stray on him. He drops the wall breakers down to get the wall open. He drops King, but he accidentally goes to the Dark Spell Factory. But as I said earlier, he did create a wide funnel, so the King does turn and go into the base. Drops the Queen, and the Valkyries. And he's going to rage them up in a second. He had a dragon in the clan castle, which that's not what you want to see coming out of the clan castle when you're attacking with Valks, but it's what he had to work with. And he did have his Queen raged, so it worked out for him. The dragon went down pretty quickly. As the golems are tanking these outside buildings, he goes ahead and drops his hogs. About groups of 5 or 6 kind of semi-surgicals it, and then just kind of Asian walls up here on the top. And there's a double giant bomb between the wizard tower and the air defense there, but the way his hogs path, the way he deployed them, they trigger it one at a time so they don't all make bacon. It's a very good, very smart thing to do by Spartacus, keep his hogs alive. And he has a good bit of them running through the base at this time. Not too many defenses left. A ton of hogs, plus his heal left. So he's probably got about 15 hogs left right there to deal with, few point defenses under heal, which is, it's no big deal for them. So they go ahead and walk over, take out the last few remaining defenses. His queen is down here working on this gold storage. She didn't go very deep into the base, but she is helping with the cleanup. Still got her ability left. And now that's all it is, that's all that's left is just the outside buildings. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed that up because the base is done. It's just a matter of cleanup. It's a good thing that the hogs split like they did. That way those two would walk up and get the Dark Elixir storage. And then his queen walks over, takes over that builder hut, and that's going to be the 3-star. Way to go, Spartacus. Alright, next we have a Town Hall 8 attack. And it's by me, and I'm not showing this attack just because I'm the one that did it. I'm just showing it because it's not something that I've seen a lot of anyone do. I kind of came up with it on my own because what I did was I brought all Valks. I didn't bring any golems for the Govaho because I don't think you need the golems as long as you can create the funnel without them. I think that's the only thing that they're good for at Town Hall 8 because Valkyries are just so strong. That I think if you just put the Valks in the place of them, that works. That tends to work better for me, so that's what I did. I go ahead and I take out this Archer Tower with my lure, but I drop the Quake spells first here to get that core open for all the Valks. And then I do drop the hogs on this Archer Tower, and I did that so I could create the funnel with all minions. Because if I take out that Archer Tower, then minions can create the funnel, and they're going to be untouched. If I would have brought wizards there, then the cannon could have got them. Both of those cannons could have taken out my wizards, and the funnel wouldn't have gotten created. This is also a cleanup, so I did know what he had in the CC, and it was a Valk, a Witch, and a Balloon. And so what I did was I lured that out with barbarians, and I used minions to kill it because all that could touch the minions was the Witch. So I got her out to the outside, and I killed her with just 2-3 minions. I dropped 2. One of them gets hit. One of them gets hit by the Archer Tower, and then I go ahead and, oops, sorry about that, drop the rest of them down here on this Valk because I want it to get taken out before I drop mine, so she doesn't go and attack my Valkyries. And now the wizards are creating the funnel. down here on the bottom. I brought an extra wall breaker, that way that in case the cannon got a shot off, which it did, that the wall would still get broken. I dropped my Valks, my King. I'm going to go ahead and drop a Rage spell right here to get them into the core. And they just attack so fast now, and with the Rage spell, I mean, the core is, demolished in just a matter of seconds. It's just done. All the traps were inside there, all the bombs. And so, the hogs are on the outside, really don't have anything to worry about, They're just taking out the defenses, no traps on the outside. They've all been triggered. I was a little slow up top with these hogs. The Valkyrie, the last Valkyrie that was taking those defenses, just died when I deployed them. And it would have been ideal if I would have gotten them down a little quicker, but still got the job done, Probably 8-10 hogs left with, 2 defenses, which is, the base is, it's wrecked at this point. And then it's just clean up with the hogs around the outside. King at the bottom with some Valks, just doing cleanup, taking out the rest of the base. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward that. Just because, we don't want to watch the cleanup all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and take out the last building, and that's the 3-star. Okay, next, we're going to be looking at number 10, attacked by our man Coconut. He is attacking this base with a Quad Quake Go Vaho. He did bring the golems. I think it was probably necessary on this attack just because the funnel would have been hard to create without him. So he goes ahead and opens up the core right there with all the traps. As you notice around the outside, there are absolutely 0 places for giant bombs to be unless they're not in the base, which, that wouldn't be a smart move anyway. So the Valks in there really get this taken out. The CC is a lot of archers, a wizard, and a balloon, which isn't ideal since he brought Quad Quake. He doesn't have a poison to take out those archers, but he does get it done. It's not quite as efficient as he would have hoped, but he gets them taken out. Tries to clump them up with the wizards, with the barbs too, so the wizards can do the splash damage on them, but it doesn't work out quite right. But he still gets it taken care of. Right here, the last balloon goes down, and before those wizards can get up top, he drops the golem to tank so they can start helping with the funnel. Because as I said earlier, it does have to be wide for those Valks so they don't stray, so they don't run off somewhere. He goes ahead and drops them right there, along with his CC Valks and his King. He heals them up early, which is good, especially because of the hit point decrease that came out with the recent update. And then he starts his hogs around the outside while those defenses on the inside are being tanked and all those traps are getting triggered. Just sprinkling them in, surgical, right around the ring of the base. He drops the other heal on his kill squad to keep them alive, which I think was a good idea. It keeps the tanking going. The hogs didn't really need the heal where they were, so he dropped it for them to keep the defenses being tanked where the hogs could take them out. And he does still have quite a few left with... he's got 2 defenses that aren't going to be tanked by the Valks to deal with those hogs, and with just the number he has left, it's just not a big deal at this point. He's got 4 hogs left, and a wizard tower and a cannon. Still 4 hogs left just for the cannon. But the problem is there is a Tesla, kind of a troll Tesla over here to the very right, and the hogs come over. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward that as they run across. They come over and they just about all get taken out by this Tesla, but they do manage to get it taken down, which is good because you wouldn't want the rest of the troops having to run all the way over there, and then your time might run out. So it's good that hog was able to get the last Tesla taken down, and then the last few buildings go down for cleanup, and that is going to be that. Way to go, Coconut. Alright, our last attack is going to be done by my man Scott here. Scott is a new Town Hall 8. He doesn't have high level hogs yet, so he's still using dragons, which is also a very valuable 3-star strategy, especially if you know how to use them, which he definitely does. So he goes ahead and start the raid. He drops the King to help with the funnel. The King's walking down. He drops his lightning spells on this air defense, and he does not have he doesn't have the luxury of the Quake and the Rage yet, I don't believe, because because he, like I said, he is a new Town Hall 8, so he couldn't double zap that and then bring a rage because he doesn't have the ability yet. But what he did was he brought some balloons in his clan castle to help take out this air defense right here. And he also brought some of his own balloons, which are still level 4, by the way. Like I said, he hasn't moved up too long ago. Still level 4 balloons that take out the left side air defense here. And the dragon comes out of the clan castle, and it kind of gets on his balloons, but they get their job done. They got the air defense taken out, which is what he wanted. And so, on the left side, the dragons and the balloon get that air defense taken out. And the CC dragon goes down. Still plenty of dragons alive working around the base. They take out that king for a second, get on the town hall, which is a high HP building. Takes a little while to take it down, but they get through it and get on the wizard tower. And at this point, there's about probably 6 or 7 dragons left, with only 1 archer tower left to shoot at them. And I mean, that's when you know that the base has been taken care of. 7 dragons, 6, 7 dragons, 1 defense left, 1 point defense, and that's going to be GG. So we'll go ahead and fast forward that up. Dragons take out the rest of the trash, come down, get that very bottom builder hut. That is a 3-star for our guy Scott. Okay guys, that is going to be it for the very first war recap for Los Banditos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Jerome from Los Banditos. Catch you guys later.